Hello all, it is Tease. I hope all is well and good day. I want to say really quickly, I don't know if you've experienced this or if you've seen this with your own eyes, but the look on people's faces when they thought you were dead. Like, oh, I thought you were dead, and they only think this way because they were the one that buried you. But little do they know that you were actually a seed. And then when they buried you, you came back more flourished, For instance, I have so many thrown to the wolves and left for dead stories, and I'm here. you know, leave it to the world, I would be dead, but leave it to my creator, I am still here, which is why I've been salvaged. So I'll have a few family members who, pretty much fed me to the wolves, or any day now I'll be getting the call, but then when they see me flourishing and thriving without them, whether I'm doing good or bad, they're completely out the picture. They're kind of like, what? Now they're offended. Like, oh, what? Oh, so you don't need me, So it's kind of strange because you'll get some people who, they know that you'll need something. Maybe you'll come to them for food, clothes, or shelter, and you'll get pushed away. Like, oh, get out of here, get a job, or, get it on your own, or, something where it's like you're on your own, so to speak. So then when you do venture off, like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to flee from where I am not wanted and get in where I fit in. And as far as my testimony, it's been years since I've ran to quote unquote family for refuge, because it's always you get pushed away. So now, like as I mentioned, since it's been years since I've needed them, whether I'm doing good or bad in life, they're not an option. So now they're offended. So you go from pushing me away, now that when I do back off, or I do take a hike, now you're offended. Oh, you haven't called, or oh, you're too good for prime rib for Christmas. So I'm just like, The looks on people's faces when they thought you were dead. And then it's another group of people who are supposed to be quote unquote business. Another left for dead and fed to the wolf situation. And you're still here, looking better than you did when I buried you. You're doing better than before I killed you. Yes, and that is my testimony. And literally, I am only here by the grace of God. Because leave it up to the world, they would want to see me dead or in a terrible state. Leave it up to them, I would be on the side of the road asking for change. But God said, no. You stay here and live abundantly. Or they'll say, no, you can't have any of my food. And God said, that's fine, because now you're going to be eating like a king. Yeah, so I'm enjoying the looks on people's faces when they see me. Like, mind you, if I'm left for dead, I should be dirty, busted up in 1,000 pieces. And they'll say, oh, you look so bright. I don't know if they look at me, you're still in one piece. Perhaps they're shocked. Now, maybe you couldn't survive that situation. For those who want to bury people alive and leave people for dead, now you couldn't survive that situation. Don't be surprised when you see me resurrect. Yeah, so like I say, you'll get these people who, they don't want to see you do good. They would be more comfortable seeing you on the side of the road or zipped up in a body bag than even looking healthy, which is very sad, but I'm going to always get the best end of the stick, And since I rely on my creator, I'm going to always thrive, and I'm going to always make it out on top. No matter what you want from me. You can hate me. You can want this and that from me. You can want utter danger and chaos from me. But guess what? God the Creator has the final say so in my life. And He says, you're going to thrive. You're going to be prosperous. Which is why you're literally prosperous in where you are with virtually nothing. Yeah, so I just want to put that out there, to see the looks on people's faces when they discover that, hey, she's not dead. And guess what? She's not crazy either. Ooh, that's going to be a sight to see. Yeah, so just keep that in mind, and be mindful and be alert as to who you're talking to and who you disrespect. Be careful who you disrespect, because you never know. They may be the one to have to end up feeding you when Satan takes the wheel.